Also, yo, today we're talking about the difference between being a hoe and having fun. Alright? So, I've seen this notion going around. Basically that if you are talking to multiple people at the same time, that makes you a hoe. And it's a common thing. And I think that's so not true. If you are not in a monogamous relationship and you're not committed to somebody, you can talk to as many people as you want. And if you are on somebody, if you're talking to someone and you're insecure about them talking to somebody else, and y'all are not official, y'all are not monogamous, y'all are not committed, you are a loser. You feel me? You're a loser. And you want to know why you're a loser? Because, my bad. You want to know why you're a loser? Because you can't. You're jealous, basically. Be honest with me. If you're talking to somebody, you're not official, not monogamous, not committed to anything. Get that straight. If you're talking to somebody and they're talking to somebody else while they're talking to you at the same time, and you get offended at that, and you think that they should be yours, they should cut everybody off. You think that because you're insecure and you're a loser. You know what I'm saying? Because why should, if you guys aren't committed, if you guys aren't in a monogamous relationship, why should they have to cut everybody off just to talk to you? You know what I'm saying? And then you end up being a loser because you're insecure about that. Like, I pinky promise you, bro, if you let another girl, if you're talking to a girl or a guy, and you just let them talk to other people at the same time, they're gonna find you way more attractive. You know what I'm saying? Because they can tell you're not insecure. You know what I'm saying? And they can tell you're not insecure. My bad. I'm eating, but got the gummy worms today, y'all. But talking to somebody, talking to multiple people at the same time, if you're not in a monogamous relationship, you're not committed to somebody, doesn't mean you're a hoe. And I feel like the word hoe is so misused, you know what I'm saying? Because I've seen it with my own friends. A girl would do them dirty and they'll automatically call her a hoe. I'm like, bro, how does that make her a hoe? You know what I'm saying? Like, the definition of being of a hoe is when you're in a committed, monogamous relationship and you're talking to multiple people. You feel me? That's the definition. That's the definition of being a hoe. I'm sorry, this lighting is beautiful. But that's the definition. Like, and all the people that disagree with me, y'all can argue with me in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's just so, like, why should someone who's not committed to you, not be monogamous, is not in a monogamous relationship with you, have to be with you, like, have to only talk to you? That's stupid, you know what I'm saying? Now, that's not me saying, if y'all in a monogamous relationship, if y'all are committed to each other, they should not be only for you, you know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, ooh, man, I did not realize I fell on my bike and my little hands went in the dirt. I'm saying, though, that if they're not committed to you, if y'all are not in a committed relationship, let them talk to who they want to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Because I promise you, they'll find you way more attractive if you let them talk, if you show that you're not, even if you are jealous. Trust me, I get jealous. I want to be the only person that someone's talking to, but they will find you way more attractive if you're letting them talk to other people, because that's confidence, you know what I'm saying? You're confident in yourself. You don't look like a loser. You don't look like you're jealous or anything. Even if you are, you don't look like it. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all disagree with me, go ahead. Talk to me in the comments about it, bro. Like, I will reply to your comments. But I feel like it's become this like it's so normalized to just like call a girl a hoe or say someone's hoeing around if you're talking to multiple people at the same time. I feel that's like that's dumb, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should not have to commit to anything. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're my age. What the hell is wrong? Especially if you're my age, teenage years, high school. I feel like you shouldn't be calling someone a hoe in high school. Unless they're sleeping with the whole school, doing all this. Like, that, I get. There's also a whole notion that talking, there's a different... Now, if you're sleeping with multiple people, if you're single, like a ton of people, yeah, you're hoeing around. You know? You're hoeing around. If you're talking to multiple people, you're not hoeing around. And I know that might be confusing to some of you, but say it to me. Do you think someone who's not in a relationship talking to multiple people at the same time is them hoeing? Why do you think that? Because you're insecure. You're insecure, bro. And I'm insecure too. I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm like this. I'm so confident in myself. Like, I get insecure too when I see someone I'm talking to, someone I'm interested in talking to someone else. When I got cheated on, but like, I was in a committed monogamous relationship at the time. We were together. So I had the excuse, you know what I'm saying? If you're talking, like, even when I'm talking to someone, I'm still like, damn, bro, they talking to someone else. You feel me? But I feel like, oh my God. I feel like I don't go telling them, hey, stop talking to that person, you know what I'm saying? I tell them, hey, stop doing that. Because, like, they don't owe me anything, you know what I'm saying? Same with me. If I wanted to talk to multiple people at the same time, I'm not going to listen to someone telling me, you can get cut off the roster, bro. Like, I'm not owed to do you anything, you know what I'm saying? And the whole notion that talking to multiple people makes you a hoe, doing someone dirty makes you a hoe. And I see this in a lot of my friends. They will sit there and say, with a straight face, yeah, she's a hoe, bro. She did me dirty. She's a hoe. How is she a hoe? You feel me? Like, how? Explain to me. Do you even know what the definition of being a hoe is? Like, you don't. You feel me? You don't. Not every girl that does somebody dirty is a hoe. You feel me? It's stupid. It's really stupid. These gummy worms are bomb, bro. But Moonlight, my cat's a retard. Dummy. But yeah, right. The whole notion is stupid. And y'all don't even know what having fun is, and this is what irritates me. Okay, so, but here's where I got the idea for this video. I was talking, so y'all know the last video I made, which I think I fell off. I haven't even got up, and I fell off. I got 60 views on how I got cheated on video. My last two videos have a combined 10 views. Are we serious right now? I'm gaining subscribers though, so. But, so where I got the idea is, one, Stu commented in my comment section on the how I got cheated on video, and he was basically like, telling me like, yeah, which, love your advice, bro. If you're watching this, you're incredible, bro. I appreciate your advice so much. But he was basically sitting there telling me like, you most likely didn't find the love of your life. You're young, and that made me think like, gotta have fun. People need to have their fun, you know what I'm saying? I had hella fun, you know what I'm saying? I was talking to 20 people, going to parties, like making them, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was having my fun. But there's a lot of people who don't have their fun. And I feel like as a society, we should have fun. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying go sleep with a million people, go get a train ran on you. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, hey, talk to a bunch of people. Like, don't be in a monogamous relationship and just, like, have fun. Talk to people. And a lot of people don't know what having fun is. But I was talking to the girl from my last video, last night, the girl who rejected me 4 times. We were basically talking about, like, relationships and everything. And she was basically telling me, like, yeah, I don't really want to get in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like, and, like, I just don't think I want to be committed to someone. I'm like, yeah, but I 100%, like, I agree with you. Like, you're young. You should, like, go have fun. And, like, having fun isn't for everyone. I'm not saying, like, I know I just said, like, everyone should have their fun. That's just my opinion. But, like, I'm not saying you have to have your fun. I'm not forcing you to talk to 20 people at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying if you go have your fun, that will be good. Because I feel like you can learn a lot from that. And you can learn your preferences. You can learn what you like. But that doesn't mean go and sleep with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that means just go and talk to people, show interest in people, and figure out what you like. You know what I'm saying? But, like, and me and her had a really good conversation about that. Because it was like, she was basically just telling me, like, yeah, I don't want to be committed. And I was basically, yeah, you don't have to be committed to anything. You know what I'm saying? Like she was basically telling me, like, she didn't want to get in a relationship. Like, and she was telling me she was talking to this dude. And I was like, yeah, but, like, if you don't feel like you are ready for a relationship, and this is why I got the idea for this, because it was basically talking about, like, having fun. Like, people should have their fun. And I feel like if you are not ready, or, like, if you don't want to be committed at such a young age, like, in high school and stuff, go have your fun. Who cares what people say, bro? Because at the end of the day, they're insecure losers, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I always tell people is, like, bro, like, sharking ain't cool, being with a bunch of people ain't cool. And I'm like, yeah, being with a bunch of people ain't cool, but having your fun, having your fun is good, you know what I'm saying? And, like, again, there's a difference between having fun and being a hoe, you know what I'm saying? Being a hoe is sleeping with a bunch of people, cheating, stuff like that. Having fun is just talking to a bunch of people, you know what I'm saying? And I hate that girls, and I'm not trying to sound like, oh, I'm Captain Saver, oh, like I'm not trying to sound like that. I'm just saying, like, it's mainly, the word hoe is a term for girls who talk to a lot of guys. And it's stupid because, like, why should they be, like, guys talk that, like, guys be doing cheating, having affairs and stuff like that, but they don't have, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but if a girl talks to multiple guys, she's a hoe. Like, or, like, if a girl does a guy do something, like, if a girl does a guy wrong, she's a hoe. No, she's not, bro. No, she's not. And this is why you don't get girls, bro. And this is why you don't get girls. But I think that's what I'm going to wrap it up today. I am going to film a second video and post it tonight just because I missed a day. So, double upload. Thank you guys for supporting my videos. I've gained 2 subscribers. I appreciate it. Love the people who are commenting. Love the people who are liking. Love the people just watching the video. The video, since I checked, I got cheated on in front of my life, has 60 views, bro. Like, I was like, damn. Went to bed with 15, woke up with 60. I was like, damn, bro. Appreciate it, man. My stories are interesting to some people. So, please, bro, please like, comment, subscribe, turn post notifications on. You know, share with your peoples, bro. Share with people you think will be interested in this content. If you disagree with me, comment down below. Comment what you think, bro. Comment your thoughts, and I'll talk to you guys in the comments. I interact with my comments, you know what I'm saying? I check it daily on my studio. But I love everybody who decided to tune in to watch this video today. And I am going to film another video, probably not right now, because I just did this whole thing. But probably, like, later on. State of affairs, you feel me? I wanted to film this video outside, but it was cold. My hands are still, like, freezing. Which is weird because we're supposed to be in an El Nino, and that basically is where it's, like, the earth is warmer, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be warmer outside. But it's cold in April. It's about to be April, bro. Next week it's April, and it's still freezing outside. Makes no sense, you feel me? Makes no sense. Like, But yeah, love y'all. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for liking the video. See ya.